Okay, time for me to get busy. That is a bunch of non-wing mini sprints on the track right now. Time for the A main feature with the Rudiman Auto Recycling Hart non-wing mini sprints here at the Hendry County Motorsports Park tonight. $1,000 up for grabs. Big thanks to West Coast Garage Door. Starting up front of the pole, Dason Pursley in the 71K, the 98, James Roselle outside of him, Riley Lynn Moss in the 23, Jesse Battles in the 7, Cole DeWeese in the 2D, the 9 of Bryce Comer, the 78J, Joe Askew, the 93 of Mike Luckert, the 07 of Zach Gorski, the 2TK of Todd Kirkman, the 77 of Robbie Smith, the 7MM of Nate Lauterbaugh. Then it's going to be Connor Bohr in the 29C, the 9B of Brad Sutton, the 33 of Cruz Dickerson, the 43 of Parker Perry, the 126 of Autumn Christie, the 95 of Paige Moss, Cole Kirkman in the 7TX, the 58 of Carl LeBeau, Mark Reynolds in the 1NY, the 67 of David Hall, Mike Dennis in the 97M, and the 1 of Jesse Foster. Whew. Big field of Hart non-wing mini sprints here at Hendry County Motorsports Park. Oh, boy. All right. Well, we got that little mess sorted out there on the front straightaway. Some drivers have been driving in circles all night long, and they didn't know where they were going. One of them pulled up and said, "Are we at Volusia?" Officials are in contact with all the drivers via one-way communications, giving them instructions on how to start this race and keep it together. Don't want no jackrabbit starts or anybody brake checking anybody. A nice even pace, side-by-side start, keeping it clean. Try to knock out 20 laps here in the Hart non-wing mini sprints. Rudiman Auto Recycling, a feature. $1,000 up for grabs. Dason Pursley out front on point. James Roselle outside of him. Green flags out. Beautiful start off of turn number 4. Three, 4 wide down through 1 and 2. They settle it down to about 2 wide down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Getting the dust kicked up, going to let it settle as they go back down the front straightaway into turn number 1. Man, Pursley was right up against the outside wall, laid that right rear tire on it, kicked it sideways, and took off down into turn number 1. He is your leader. Roselle in second, Askew in third. Right now, everybody trying to get settled down out front. Everybody single file. Pursley, your leader. Roselle in second. Joe Askew in third. Fourth is Zach Gorski. And fifth is going to be the 2D of Cole DeWeese. Right behind DeWeese going to be the 77 of Robbie Smith, trying to run him down. Puts it on the high side, right up against the outside wall. Sails it back down into turn number 1. Side by side for the 6th spot. That's going to be the 7th spot. Raylan Moss, and the 7M, Nate Lauterbaugh. Moss and Lauterbaugh going at it side by side down into turn number 1. Caution, front straightaway. So track officials checking on. I do believe, I think that's the 95 of Paige Moss. Looks like not going to be able to carry on. Looks like something's broken the front end, and those tires were pointing the wrong way. So 5 laps in the books, 15 laps to go in this 20-lap feature event. Lights are out. Driver's going to be looking for the green flag, this time by Dyson Pursley. Dyson Pursley in the 71K, your leader. Delaware restarts, leader out front by himself. Everybody else 2 by 2 behind the leader. Got one car spun to the infield off of turn number 2. It is out of the way and not in any danger. Spin turn number 1. Trying to see who that is down in turn number 1. So we got that's going to be the number 7 down in turn number 1. So lineup is good. Once we get the track cleared, we'll line them back up and get ready to turn them loose. 8 laps into this 20-lap feature event. Lights are out. Delaware restart. Leader out front by himself. That's going to be the 71K. Dason Pursley, your leader out front. Joe Askew in second. James Roselle in third. Zach Gorski in the 07 fourth. And the 7mm of Nate Lauterbach in fifth. Oh, that was like 3-4 wide. Oh, got one climbed over the other one. Somebody spun up to the high side over in turn number 2. It was a mess over there in turn number 2. That's going to be the 67 machine. I'm sorry, that's going to be the 07 of Zach Gorski. So the 07 of Zach Gorski going to have to take the trip to the back of the pack. He was actually running 4th when that happened. So the drivers are told to stay in a single file line. We're trying to get them lined up in the correct positions via the live timing and scoring. And I guess a few of them decided to double it up on the back straightaway, which they were not ready for that. All right, got them stacked, packed, and re-racked, getting ready to turn them loose off of turn number 4. Dason Pursley, your leader in the 71K. Joe Askew in second. James Roselle in third in the 98. Green flag's out. Here we go. Got one around backwards in turn number 1. So the number 9, Bryce Comer, going to have to take the trip to the back of the pack for the spin down in turn number 1. Lineup's good. Going to double them up and get ready to turn them loose. Once again, Delaware restart with the leader out front by himself. Dason Pursley still in control of the race in the 71K. Askew in second in the 78J. And James Roselle in the 98 running third. Lights are out. Drivers looking for the green flag. Going to be 12 laps to go as they come up off of turn number 4. Travis looks them over. Green flag's out. Here we go. And somebody sticks it up on the high side coming up off of turn number 4. Who is that? 3 wide down the front straightaway. That's going to be a battle for the 4th spot. Whoa! They get it settled down. Joe Askew in the 78 sitting in the 2nd spot up to 3rd. That's going to be the 7mm of Nate Lauterbaugh. Lauterbaugh knocking on the back door of the 78J of Joe Askew. Down into turn 1, coming up off of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. Year later, the 71K, Dason Pursley out front all by himself. Somebody just slid off the track on the back straightaway and down in the infield. They are out of the way, out of harm's way. You can see them right there at the bottom of the screen as they went by. Dason Pursley, your leader. Joe Askew in 2nd. Nate Lauterbaugh in 3rd. Todd Kirkman in 4th. Back in the 5th spot, James Roselle in the 98 machine trying to move forward. Looks down to the inside, down to turn number 3. Trying to get back up into the top 3 as they come up off of turn number 4. Roselle pushes it up into the 4th spot. There's 5 laps to go that last time by. Oh, spin there. One of them went up in the air down in turn number 1 and kept right on going. Looks like we got 2 or 3 cars tangled up over there in the middle of 1 and 2. It looked like the 07 as Zach Gorski drove through there, clipped the right rear, launched his car up in the air. I think he's going to pull it behind the wall over there in turn number 2. Yeah, 07 Agorski was trying to work his way back up through the field. So safety crew down there checking on all the drivers. Everybody's okay. They're going to try to get them all hooked up and drug off the track here real quick, and then we'll get back to racing. So got the tow tractor out there, got tow mater out there. So inside of 5 laps to go, I do believe this will be a single file restart. So Dason Pursley, your leader out front in the 71K, still in control of the race. Joe Askew is in second in the 78J. And Nate Lauterbaugh in third in the 7mm. James Roselle in fourth in the 98. And Todd Kirkman in the 2TK was running fifth. But so it looks like lights out. Driver's going to be looking for the green flag this time by 4 laps to go. Single file restart. Dason Pursley still your leader. Joe Askew in second. Nate Lauterbaugh in third. James Roselle in fourth. Todd Kirkman fifth. Raylyn Moss in sixth. Robbie Smith in seventh. Cruz Dickerson eighth. Connor Bora in ninth. Bryce Comer in 10th. Driver's looking for the green flag. Here we go. Two cars slow down the front straightaway. Here we go. Going to wind him up and shoot him off at turn number 4. Green flag is out. Here we go. Dason Pursley, your leader, down into turn number 3, has been control this whole race since the drop of the green flag. Coming up off of turn number 4, 2 laps to go, 2 sticks up in the air. Good battle back there in the 5th and 6th position between the 2 TK of Todd Kirkman, the 23 of Raylyn Moss. They are duking it out side by side down the back straightaway for the 6th spot. Kirkman way up top. Raylyn Moss down to the inside. White flag is out. 1 lap to go. Your leader coming up off of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway into 3. Dason Pursley in the 71K, bringing it home. Double checkered flags are out. Pursley taking the win, taking the $1,000 purse home tonight. We'll see if he can do it tomorrow night and make back-to-back wins.